Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Tyler McNabb, and this is my 400EX. So as you can tell, difference from last time, got the plastics on, got the handguards on. I've been out riding this last weekend, making sure she's good and broken in before the season starts. These are actually the original plastics from 2000, so they're in a little bit of rough shape, but those boxes right over there are going to change that, and that'll come in a later video. So today what we're going to work on is, as you can see right now, all I've got is heel guards on this thing. I used to have these kind of chintzy old AC Racing Nerf bars, and they were okay, but they're not as good as I liked. So today we are going to take these heel guards off, and we're going to try to fit up these guys. These are some Hauser Pro Bounce Nerf bars. They're actually off of a Honda 450R, but you're supposed to be able to make them work on the 400EX. So these are kind of in some rough shape right now. I've got new nets and stuff for them. So the first thing I'm going to do is just try to get them on there, make sure that they fit up, and then just once I make sure they fit up, we'll get these things looking a little bit better. All right, let's see if they work. Okay, so got all the foot pegs and heel guards off, got those over there, got them off on both sides. Next thing we're going to try to do is fit these things up. You can already see we're going to have a little bit of an issue most likely with this little bracket right here that goes on the bottom of the oil tank. I might be able to squeeze the bar through there, I'm not sure yet. Worst comes to worst, we'll just have to cut maybe a piece of that off, and then it's not really fully supporting because the oil tank is bolted in on both sides up top. It's just a little bit of a support for the bottom of it. So worst comes to worst, we'll cut a little piece off and should be good to go. Okay, so we got the first heel guard mounted up. She fits in there really good. So I guess for those of you wondering, the 450 and the 400 pegs, they're the same. So if you just wanted to mount the heel guards, you could definitely do that. It's really easy. There's my cat. He's getting in the way. Come on, dude. So if you wanted to do that, yeah, that's really easy. You just unbolt, bolt on. Good way to get some heel guards, since they don't really make heel guards for the 400s anymore. But I did run into an issue up here like I thought I would. So the cross tube, when you go to put it through there, it doesn't fit. So as you can see with the little mark I made on this bracket, I need to cut that little section out. And if I cut that little section out, then hopefully I should be able to mount these Nerfs up. So I don't really have a great way of doing this that I can think of right now, so I may just end up filing the crap out of it until it's where it needs to be, but we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so after a little bit of cutting and filing, yeah, I decided, I ended up using a little saw that I had, so that ended up working a lot better than just filing. And then I got those cut out and got it filed down, and it looks like it's gonna end up working. Got that through there, as you can see. Sliced that little bit out, the bar's through, and the Nerf bar is on. It's not bolted down, but I'm probably gonna go to the hardware store and get some new hardware because these bolts are fairly rusted. So get some new hardware for it, and then once we do that, I think the only other thing we do have to do is we have to drill some new mounting holes for those, but because there's some U-bolts that'll go in here that'll go around the frame. And so once we do that, then we should be good to pretty much mount these guys up. And in my opinion, I think they look really good. I've always thought these Nerf bars looked really good. We'll get the new nets on, get all this stuff kind of cleaned up, and hopefully we can have some nice, good looking Nerf bars. Hey guys, how's it going? So it's about a week since I last did the video. I did the whole video on putting the Nerf bars on and stuff. And so originally then, I was under the impression that I was going to go through, clean up the Nerf bars, get them sandblasted, and try to get them powder coated before the first round of racing. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. So we're about 4 or 5 days out from the first round. So what I decided to do instead is I went ahead, I got them on. They're looking pretty good, mounted up nice and solid. And for the most part, I think I mean, overall they look pretty good. They're not in terrible shape. They've just got the chipped powder and stuff, and so I think they will work for now. One thing, I guess, which I'll throw a picture up here, the right side heel guard, it had a hole worn in the top of it, and so I wanted to get that fixed. So I went ahead, took that to my buddy, shout out to Harley. He welded that up for me, and then I'll throw another picture up of the finished product. It's like it wasn't even there. So now, and I went ahead and instead of having the raw finish, I went ahead and just threw a quick coat of paint on these. Normally I don't like to paint things, especially on the quad, because it'll just start chipping eventually, but since I wasn't able to get them powder coated quite yet, I will just have to do that at a later date, and I didn't want just like a raw finish on the heel guard. So, but other than that, I think the quad is ready to go. It's sitting in pretty good shape. I'm probably gonna try to ride it tomorrow just to make sure everything's in working order. Get a couple extra hours on the engine, make sure it's good and broke in before the first race. But yep, first race is this weekend. Hopefully we'll be hitting up the Midwest race this weekend, and if any of you are from around here, maybe I'll see you there, maybe not, but thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.